Hi, I'm Lisa Walker and I'm the CEO of Ecosphere Plus. Well, we're a new venture. We were founded by the Althelia Climate Fund. Althelia is investing over 100 million euros in sustainable land use projects and programs all around the world. We represent their portfolio of assets, as well as others that have really, really high ESG standards, and ally that with really innovative financing mechanisms. So Ecosphere Plus, our mission is to make sure there's demand for the amazing environmental assets and sustainable commodities that those projects and programs generate. Our first step that we think everybody should take in order to solidify that demand is to put a price on carbon, and that's really what we're working towards. Well, the science is clear. We're on an emissions pathway that is absolutely unsafe, and we are going to miss the less than 2 degrees carbon budget by miles unless we take serious action now, not in 10 years, not in 5 years, but starting right now to start to bend the path to get on a lower net emissions pathway. And at the end of the day, you manage what you measure. Putting a price on carbon makes the risk and the opportunity real and transparent, and enables companies, investors, consumers, governments, everybody to actually take some tangible, measurable steps towards lowering their carbon emissions. It's not the only tool in the toolbox, but it's really, really essential. I really believe that our greatest climate change mitigation ally and adaptation, for that sake, we have all around us, and that's nature. Unfortunately, at the moment, we are losing our critical landscapes, our tropical forests and our subtropical forests. They give us much more than just carbon sequestration, biological carbon sequestration. They give us ecosystem services, watersheds, sustainable livelihoods, and we have to take immediate and urgent action to halt and then reverse land-based carbon emissions. We'll get much more back than just a ton of carbon. We'll get all those amazing co-benefits. And also, we go back to the science. We can't get to a less than 2 degrees carbon budget unless we have serious action from the land use sector. The energy transition is underway. I've spent 17 years in the energy business. It's absolutely underway, but it's not necessarily going to go at the pace we need to deliver that safe climate. So we have to take action in the land use sector, and we'll get amazing benefits as a result of that. Well, I think we've seen, some instability in politics recently, and that for me underlies why it's so important that the private sector is proactive and takes a leadership role in climate solutions. Like I said, I firmly believe that putting a price on carbon is one of the key tools, along with communication and education, that we can use to really make a difference. I don't believe that we have the time, when I look at the science, to wait for the perfect top-down carbon pricing mechanism to be created by the governments. I also believe that we have the power within the private sector to start to take action now. We can start to manage our own emissions, and we can put a value on carbon. We know it's important. The risk isn't going away, and we need to start to manage that risk now. And so the private sector is absolutely critical. Well, we've been delighted to be a part of SIF16. We're very lucky also to be the offset partner, which is brilliant. The best part for me was the roundtable session. We had an amazing, diverse, energetic, enthusiastic set of people around our table. Everybody gave real honest opinions, and it was a really rich conversation. Brilliant, and it not only allowed us to share our messages, but also to learn from others, and then hopefully we can have more of an impact going forward. Also, the quality of the connections here, people from all around the world, young, old, governments, private sector, every industry I can think of, and all sorts of other innovative people too. So yeah, no, brilliant, really well done, and really worth it.